because you guys, I have literally done 2 lives, talked to myself for the first one like 3 minutes, the second one almost 10 minutes, and nobody was showing up for your girl. It started to hurt my little heart. Nobody was showing up. My feelings were getting hurt. But here we are. I figured out what the problem was. Okay, I'm a little new at the whole going live on the phone. So I think what I did was I did not push public. I had it as unlisted. So we'll see. We'll find out. If you guys jump on here, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're in the house. And we'll go from there and see if that worked. Because I was tripping. There we go. Mr. Goyle saved the day. First in the house. What's up, Jen? Stopping by to show my love and support and to say hello to everyone in your chat. I send mine much love, respect, blessings to y'all. Thank you, Mr. Goyle. You're a lifesaver. I was legit live and I forgot to thank you to my beautiful daughter. She saved the day because I was tripping. The first time, Hugo, Nick, how are you guys? It's good to see everyone. I guess when I started the live on the first 2 times, I didn't push public. So it was set to unlisted. I normally go live from my laptop in my office, as you guys know, so I'm not as familiar with the phone part. So thank you guys. If you're in here, Gas Mask, hey, good to see you. Go ahead and hit a thumbs up if you guys are in the house. I appreciate it. I'm cooking tonight. Family wants meatloaf. That's not my preference normally, but hey, I know I can do it. I can throw down when need be. So that's what we're doing. How are you guys tonight? And what are you guys having for dinner? Okay, I'm turning these. I don't know why I'm yelling. I have a mic on. Sorry. You guys should be able to hear me fine. Is my audio okay, you guys? I have a little mic on. I want to know if it's working all right, because if it is, I'm going to use it. What's that for? In the, I don't know. Am I supposed to push that? Sorry, guys. Thank you for the likes. It's okay. Hello. It's okay. Okay, a little low. Maybe I can. Sorry, I'm trying to see without seeing. Okay, maybe I'll try to speak up a little bit. Thank you, though. Sounds good. Okay, hey, David, good to see you. Thank you, Nick. Hi, Chanel, right? Hey, I love that name. That's what's up. Okay, so what are you guys having for dinner? Like I said, I'm making meatloaf, mashed potatoes, gravy, and so one of us had some dental work done yesterday, and so I gotta make something soft, you know. This is a nice change. Thank you, guys. It's good to see you. It is a nice change to kind of have some solo time with you guys. I love chopping it up with you guys and the co-hosts on the round table, but I also got to get back to my, what I do on my free time when it's just me. So I love to cook. Cooking is my love language, and that's what I'm doing with you guys tonight. I did one of these once before. Ooh, red wine and chicken Alfredo. You are my kind of girl or guy. I think Chanel would be a girl, but correct me if I'm wrong. I never want to guess, you know what I mean? But that sounds like a bomb dinner to me. Sometimes the names you just don't know, and then if I can't see the picture all the way, because on the phone it's so tiny, the little pictures they put next to your guys' names. Anyways, we had somebody have dental work done yesterday, and it's hard for them to bite into anything really. So I got to make something soft but delicious, right? And you can't go wrong with mashed papas, right? If there's any left over, I can do some papas tacos tomorrow. That's always bomb. That is also a family favorite. You're in. You know what? I'm close to San Jose. I could probably be there in 45 minutes. I'm in Salinas, so I'm sure you know where that's at if you're in San Jose. Pretty close. Pretty close. If you guys have not yet hit the like, please do so. I'm trying to let people know I'm live since I didn't really advertise it or anything. It would really help me out a lot if you guys did that. But I don't know. I think for some people, meatloaf is like a comfort food, right? And mashed potatoes. But I don't know. What is your guys' favorite comfort food? Is there like a go-to meal that you guys have in mind when you're feeling under the weather or just feeling kind of nostalgic? And then I was super blessed today with, I got like a whole load of certain types of groceries from my aunt. She does like a food ministry, and she takes it, you know, to the people at church, and then of course to us family members also. And it really was such a blessing. I really got stuff I could use, and it could really help me out right now. So that was awesome. All the crazy stuff going on in the world right now, guys, I'm just trying to be grateful and keep it cool around here. I don't want to be all stressed out. I do stay tuned in to like what's going on, but I don't get like all crazy about it. I have the peace of the Lord, and that's what keeps me going. So yesterday I had my mom in the hospital for most of the day, and thank God she is okay, and she just got to take it a little more easy. She's been stressing. She's moving, but we're in the process of getting her moved. So, you know, moving is stressful, and then when you lose someone, that's stressful. So she lost my stepfather a few months ago, and now she's got to move, so it's a lot. Nick says my favorite is a good lasagna. Ooh, that is a good comfort food. I like that too. Good one. Hey, eVision TV, how are you? Hope all is well. It's going as well as it can. Say that. A lot of crazy stuff going on in life right now, but God is good, and it's giving me the peace and comfort I need to get through what I'm dealing with. How are you? Is everything good with you and the fam? I hope so. I hope all's well with you. I know it's getting hot here, so it's got to be hot where you're at. I'm telling you, summer is always so hard on me. I don't know if I've ever talked about it. I mean, I have talked about it on other channels, but I have an autoimmune disease that I live with, I deal with. And the heat like makes my symptoms so much worse sometimes, guys. Crazy thing is the cold does too with the pain part, but the heat, it does all kinds of other stuff that I just can't stand. So that's that. I'm just complaining a little, but not everything. Everything is good. That's cool. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let's see. I wonder how many I should do. I'm so used to cooking for like a large family. I always find myself making way more food at the end of the night than I should have. So I'm trying to like not waste so much. I'm trying to be more conscious of what I'm using. So I'm not going to overdo it, but I always want to have enough. You know, I don't know. I guess that's how it was growing up, right? My mom would always make like a bunch of food because we normally had a lot of people over, but my family is not as big as it used to be. So I got to learn to make for what I've got here. That's good. What bothers you in? What bothers you in the heat? Okay. I get like really flushed in my face. So I have rosacea, which, and some people call it the butterfly rash. So like people with lupus, like myself, we're sensitive to anything with the climate change. At least I'll speak for myself. I shouldn't say everybody. So my face gets super red and hot. Like my skin gets really irritated. I feel very exhausted, like more than normal. If you know anything about lupus, you know that it is an autoimmune disorder that basically your body is attacking itself, and that can cause me to feel exhausted all the time. Because if you think about your, what is it? I think your white blood cells, right? When you have something going on in your body, they're constantly like attacking, trying to make sure that you're okay. Basically, your body's in fight mode all the time, and the heat makes it just even more exhausting and grueling to deal with. Hey, Tashanka, how are you? It's good to see you, amigo. It's been a minute. Good to see you. How are you and Amy doing, and the kids? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope everything is well. I'm going to cut these in half so the cooking process will go a little faster. I like to season my food, guys. I don't like just plain, you know, mashed potatoes with no seasoning. I got to throw some stuff in here and make sure it's yummy. Yes, Marquez. Okay, I get heat rash. Big deal. I put cream. Really? Okay. Okay, that's not so bad. But the one thing that probably is the worst symptom, I would say, during the heat is my migraines. That seems to like go up like crazy. So yeah, that one is a hard one. Jaime, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Yes, you caught me in the cocina. Here cooking dinner tonight. She always has to be covered up on this. Yeah, pretty much. As you can tell, I'm like super pale. I didn't get blessed with olive skin, that's for sure. That's something I always like wished I had. My other family members had, but not me. I had to be all freaking güera. I can tan, but I've got to be careful. Like, I can also burn really easy. Sorry, guys, if that's loud. I don't know how the sound is picking up on here, so I'm not trying to hurt your guys' ears or anything. Let me see. I'm going to put this at 400 at first, just to get it going and get it nice and hot. I think I'll do one more papa right now. Everyone take care. You too, Ernesto. Take care. I hope everything's well with you. Whatever you got going on, I hope it's blessed and your evening is peaceful. That is what's up. Just trying to keep it cool. So I think I'm going to be doing, it might not always be a kitchen live, but like a solo live once a week, as well as, you know, when we do the round table every other week. So it'll be different things. I was thinking about calling it heart check, you know, convicted hearts, heart check, just checking in with everyone, seeing kind of where everybody's at, how you're doing, what you got on your mind, what I've got on my mind, and just kind of helping each other get through whatever we got going on in the day. That's right. That's right. How is everyone, Tashanka? Did I miss your comment? Not to be nosy, but you know, I like to see how the family's doing. That's always a concern of mine. I think about you guys, believe it or not. All of you are on my mind and in my prayers, especially. This is always like it looks so ugly to have it there, but I keep a plastic bag on the side just to put anything like I'm peeling. I wonder if I can put this down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't want to. Woo! Okay. Now I can barely see though. Well, hopefully that does it. I want you guys to be able to see the food too, even though there's nothing exciting going on yet. Hit Hard Ink, how are you? It says, hey Jen, a treat to catch you live in the kitchen cooking. I hope to see you doing well. Thank you so much. It is a treat to have you here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey Noel, how are you? Good to see you. Much love to you. God bless you guys. Thank you for checking in on your girl. Trying to get out here and get some content put out and stay connected with you guys. Life has been so crazy. It's been hard to make time, not just, you know, to do, let me get back in frame, not just to do content and tap in with you guys, but for everything. It's crazy when you're like a only child, or like myself, I feel like an only child because my sibling is incarcerated. So a lot of things that would typically be, you know, something you could balance between siblings or, you know, family members, it basically falls on me. And I don't want to say it like that because I'm not complaining at all. God is good. Like I said, I always feel like the Lord gets me through, and I am blessed to be able to have that peace for sure. Tashanka says, as are you, Trilla Trucker Mitch and Mrs. Smiley. Whack Denise, has been an honor getting to know all of you. Oh, Tashanka, you're the sweetest. I think you're probably one of the ones who I have known some of the longest on here, really. I mean, we've all known each other since back in Heart Intentions, like original, like start days, right? There he is. There's my guy. Jojo AZ, how are you? Good to see you. How is everything? Was it hot today? Let me know what your day was like. Hit Harding says, how's Ruby? She should be in there helping. You're telling me. She gets a pass today because she's not feeling well. But this is the summer of, it's funny you say that, because this is the summer of Ruby's going to be under my wing, getting the lesson on cleaning, cooking, making tortillas, doing the laundry, how to separate, how to fold. My fault, I'm going to be honest. And I think it's because she's the baby, but I kind of fell off with her a little bit and just let her be the baby. You know what I mean? And I really did not teach her the life skills that my other girls and boys had at this age. But this summer, she's going to get a crash course in being a young lady 101. Floyd, good to see you. How are you tonight? Doing good, I hope. How is your Lolo doing? What is it that you have again, Floyd? You have I don't want to say the wrong thing. Is it a bomb? Is it an Impala? There is my brother, my co-host with the most, Two-Face Entertainment, Fred. You guys, Fred is one of the most amazing people also. Good friend, solid guy, trustworthy, and always shows up. He's so helpful and loyal. Like, I really appreciate Fred. If you guys haven't checked his channel out too, Fred's better than me. He stays uploading on a regular basis. So my respects, because I got to get with it. So I've got onions and bell peppers in here. I'm just sauteing them to get them a little browned up because I love the taste of like a caramelized onion. But my trick is, because you know how kids, they're like, oh, I don't like onion, or I don't like peppers, or, you know. So I'm going to caramelize them, right? And then I have a little blender. I'm going to blend them up, then put them in the meat. Oh, look at, there's cooking with cheeks. Girl, I've been seeing your channel lately. And I'm like, okay, I realized you cooked, but I'm like, you can throw down. I love it. I love to see it. So I am subscribed to your channel and I love seeing it. You guys definitely check out Cheek's channel if you haven't already. Looking forward to cooking lives with Ruby coming. Yes, I can't wait for her to be in here with me because, like I said, that would be a cute idea, right? A mom and daughter in the kitchen cooking together. Oh, I appreciate you as well, Cheeks. You're a sweetheart. And I love to see what you're doing. It's an awesome thing to see other women out there being positive and supporting each other and, like, you know, just doing the family thing. I really love that. Okay, let me put these back because this is a little too much I was going to do. Okay, I'm going to get my pot of hot water, salted hot water. And let me turn this up and get these papas boiling. I got so much fruit and produce today, you guys. I'm like, I feel so blessed that my aunt was able to bless me like that, because I'm telling you, like, you guys know it's expensive. Food is expensive right now. Mr. Goyle says, my wife is making us some air fried chicken, white rice, mixed veggies. Yay, yay. That sounds bomb. I did something similar last night. Hi, Cheeks. End of the familia. Yes, that's right. Nick, thank you. Hugo Jojo, that's right. All right, guys. Let me rinse these off and get the hot water in here. And I'm going to salt my water because just like pasta, papas are one of those starches that really the one time you should be flavoring them the most is during the boiling process. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a lot left over, even though I thought I was going light with them. But that's okay. Like I said, I can make papa tacos tomorrow, and it'll be all good. Nobody will be mad at me for that. And those are smelling, those onions and peppers are smelling so good. So those are almost done. I'm going to get these going. Let's see, what next? I need to decide on a green veggie. You know what I think I'm going to do is move this pan over here and this one here. But I'm not going to burn myself when I do that. This is my biggest burner, so I use that one the most. I'm going to leave this on probably medium low. Actually, I'm going to bring it forward because remember I have the oven on, and if I leave my pans in the back, the handles get super hot when the oven's going too. Those are looking so good. I need to figure out how I can take the phone with me and show you guys what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Jojo AZ says, I had burgers last night. I was being lazy. Burgers are so good though. They're a good lazy meal. Nick Salas, I'm lazy today. I'm getting pizza. Hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, right? Potatoes are good with anything. They are bomb. You're right, Floyd. You can't go wrong with a papa, really. I saw a short yesterday. I was like just scrolling, you know, doom scrolling, they call it. Like the hair is on me. And what the heck? Sorry. That's what happens when you wear lip gloss, right? So I saw a short and they were doing, it just looked like mashed potatoes. So they made a bunch of mashed potatoes and they're like, here's what to do when you have an excess of mashed potatoes. And they are, oh, hey, Junior, I am making dinner. What are you doing? Making meatloaf, mashed potatoes, gravy, and I got to come up with a veggie here. Yes, right, Cheeks, they are bomb. So they made the mashed potatoes, and it looked like they were just going to be plain, right? But they got saran wrap, and they put it out on the counter, and I'm like watching it thinking, what are they doing? Where are they going with this? Then they mashed their potatoes up. They put a little bit of butter, salt, pepper, garlic powder. I'm like, okay. But then they added like, what was it? Like a half cup of flour. I'm like, why would they add flour to something that's already starched, right? I don't like burnt papas. Yeah, I guess if they're burnt, they're not good, right? So they added flour. They mixed it up, which made it like more of a paste like consistency. They got the ball of that, put it on the saran wrap, pressed it out, maybe a layer, you know, like maybe half an inch or an inch, if that, yeah, half an inch probably. Hey, OC, how are you? Good to see you. And then after they did that, it was like probably the size of this right here, the layer of potatoes. They put white cheese. I think it was probably Monterey Jack, and like 4 spots. So then they cut it, and it was 4 squares. And then they got the saran wrap and folded it over each side. And they're almost like they're making a tamale, but they folded the ends also. It's like a little pocket. And then they fried it on both sides. So it was like, I don't know, I guess you could think of it as a mashed potato, like Hot Pocket, but you know, homemade, and it had cheese inside. It was like ooey gooey and crispy on the outside. That sounded amazing, and it looks so good. Meatloaf is good. I usually serve it with asparagus or broccoli on the side or a piece of corn. That sounds yummy. I love asparagus. I love broccoli. I'm going to see which of those things I have. I love corn too. Ruby loves corn. She could just have corn for dinner, period. And, you know, she loves to just put her corn with some mayonnaise, and she calls it her shake cheese. You know, she puts Parmesan on it and forget it. She don't even care about nothing else after that. You like Star Wars too? Me too. Me too. Star Wars is a classic, huh? You love stuffed meatloaf with mashed potatoes on the side. I do a stuffed meatloaf also. I do stuff it with some cheese. Sometimes I do like a tomato sauce on top, but not just regular, you know, spice it up. And I've done one with barbecue on top and bacon. So good, you guys. You can really do a lot with meatloaf, right? What's up, Big Stomps? How are you? Junior says, I was mowing my yard, 110 degrees in Charlotte. My goodness. Hey, thank you for the little celebration thingies. I'm learning everything new with you guys because I do watch YouTube when I can, but I have missed so much. Like, I haven't been able to see a lot of my favorites. So not that I have very many favorites anymore, but I have a few of my OGs that my solid people that I still watch. But I don't get a chance to really watch them on the phone too much. Hey, Randy Jean, how are you, beautiful? Brussels sprouts too. I did get Brussels sprouts today. Okay, thank you, Cheeks. That might be what I end up doing. I think that's it, girl. See, look at you helping me out. I'm going to add a little bit more avocado oil because this pan is getting a little crispy on the bottom. But I do want that taste in the onion. I want them to be caramelized, right? There's just something about a caramelized onion that's bomb. Let's see, I bake them. Oh, okay, so I like them baked too. You can do them also in an air fryer if you just want something quick. My daughter and I did them where we cut the Brussels sprouts in half, just toss them with some avocado oil, salt, cracked pepper, garlic powder, or crushed garlic. You got to be careful with crushed garlic though, I'm sure, as you know, because it can burn easy. Put them in the air fryer, got them nice and crispy, and then there's this balsamic glaze you can drizzle over the top. So good. It like hits that sweet and sour, but like a little bit of a tang from the balsamic because it's just so good. So good. Brussels sprouts with bacon. Yes, Jojo. That is what I did when I did it with the balsamic glaze also. I think I have some. Let me show you guys. Yeah, I do. Whew, I have so many spices, you guys, it's ridiculous. So the Brussels sprouts with bacon, and then you drizzle this stuff if you like balsamic. But this is like, I think they cook it down so it makes it like a syrup, really thick. Actually, let me show you. See? It's tangy, sweet, so you can imagine with Brussels sprouts, bacon. Cultura Cafe, how are you? Hola, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you guys. It's nice to kick it with you guys when it's kind of no topics on the table, just chill, kick it, you know what I mean? It is fire, Jojo. You have to try it. Okay, what am I doing next? Let me get started. Okay, I think I need to get my meatloaf together. Let me get some eggs. Another thing, I was blessed with a ton of eggs, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably have 5 dozen eggs right now because of my aunt. God bless her heart. She has that food ministry I talked about, and it has helped me a lot, and it's helping a lot of other people. So I try to pay it forward too. Whenever I can find someone locally that needs something, I'm going to hook them up. Culinary says, I add Parmesan cheese on top after I bake them. Yes, sometimes I boil them and then cook them with butter. I add balsamic only when I do them. That it is fire for sure. Yes, definitely. You can do so much with any kind of veggie, really. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna put gloves on. I know that looks only because I hate getting ground beef. It just grosses me out to think of it under my fingernails when I'm serving people. You know what I mean? So I'm, as a courtesy to the fam. But here's my little trick. So I am going to, because I bought gloves, right? Because I want to keep my nails okay. So I bought these like really tight gloves off of TikTok. And it's kind of hard to get them on. So I have to like glaze my hands up, like lube them up with Vaseline to put the glove on. But hey, it works. And I kind of get, you know, a nice little moisturized hands afterwards. Mr. Floyd, salud, says Cultura. RL, hello, Jen. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Right, cheeks? Gotta do what I gotta do. That's why this is here. It sounds crazy, and it is, but like I do this, and it works like a charm. So let's get all glazed up with this. Everything's looking good. Well, actually, I'm not going to touch that until I have my gloves on. The first time I bought these gloves, they were pink. See how easy it goes on? If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. You guys remember that? But if I didn't have the Vaseline on my hands, I'd be like struggling like OJ to put that glove on. But no, this, watch out, check it out. And my cuticles will be all moisturized y todo. See how we learn recipes? I always put bacon bits in my vegetables. Asparagus too. Yes, exactly. So, got that. Let me turn these papas all the way to high. I'm going to turn, well, you know what? No, I'm going to turn this off now because I need this onions and bell pepper to cool down a little bit before I add it to my ground beef, which I have right here, 3 pounds, 80-20. So if I added the onions and bell pepper in there now, you know what I mean? Hot stuff in the cold ground beef, it would start to brown it already. Okay, I'm just using what I have, okay? I have some leftover little oyster crackers. And I already have them in this bag, right? So, of course, I'm not going to waste a Ziploc bag. These things are expensive. You need something, Rube? Okay. And then I have some Ritz crackers. You want a snack? What do you want? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. You want some strawberries? I'm going to start smashing this up. Jen, I like mine well done con todo. I got you. I got you. We have some chips up there. We have strawberries. We have cantaloupe, watermelon. What do you think? Popcorn? Thank you, Ruby. It's supposed to be like that, though. It's okay. I'm grown up. It's all right. Gracias. Of course. Of course. Okay. I'm going to smash this up. I always like to use a combination of different crackers. And I normally use crackers. I know some people use oatmeal in their meatloaf. Some people use breadcrumbs. I don't like using, well, I'll put breadcrumbs sometimes, like just to get a difference in texture. But I never put breadcrumbs alone because to me, if I'm using, well, the pre-bought breadcrumbs, they're very fine, like dusty in texture. So to me anyways, that makes a meatloaf taste like, I don't know, like a fake one almost, like not that it could be a fake meatloaf, but kind of like a frozen one where everything's just too compressed. I like a little texture in mine. You want that? Do you want milk also? Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. The bowl, of course. My nose is tingling. It just. Okay. What? What, honey?
Charlie's dog's getting put down, and also Abby's dog's getting put down.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, honey.
Bree and...
Hurry up with the milk, please. Which one is Bree?
Bree's the brown picture, the old one.
Oh, okay. Bree stays looking up. Yes, she does. Believe me, Hard. You would trip out. No, they just say you look out for me. You're a good girl. Just helping me make sure my shirt wasn't falling, or just looking out for me. Okay, put your cereal so I can put the milk back inside. Okay, my hair back. Okay, hurry up because I gotta get my hands in the ground beef and I don't want to touch anything after. You can just leave it on the table, babe. And this is, this is mom life. This is what normally happens. Okay. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and take it. Bring it back out when you're done, though. Breezy. What you doing, girl? There's Breezy right there. Coming to see if anything has dropped to the floor. Nothing yet, girlfriend. You'll get something soon. Okay, sorry guys. No seasoned breadcrumbs. Right. Seasoned breadcrumbs, I'll throw it in there too. See, that's a trick too, Cheeks, panko, because they're not all like granulated too fine. Like just the ones I'm talking about, right? I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, 2 eggs, milk, and hot sauce. Oh, okay. Got it. I love it, Tim. Right. Yeah, dad life is not that much different for dads that are really doing the thing like you are. That's awesome to see. Shout out to all the moms and dads who are out here doing things right, Okay, I'm just making sure all the meat is crumbled evenly. Nothing is stuck in too big of pieces. And then we're gonna mix. I've got my eggs out here. Oop, I'm making a mess already. I make a mess, guys. So I'm sorry, but I make a mess when I cook. And unfortunately, I make a mess when I eat. But it normally falls on my shirt right there. So I don't even think I own one white shirt because your girl would be... I'd have to throw it out the next day. The dog will mop. Exactly, Junior. When I had my American Bulldog Angel, she definitely cleaned the floor up. You want to come show them real quick? Okay, don't get her by the food though. You can come behind me real quick. Well, then later. Wait till I'm done. I'm using my hands right now. No, not by the food. When I'm done, I'll come get her, okay? The kitten. She wants to show you the kitten, but I'm like, not when I'm cooking, girl. Jen, what is your favorite kitchen utensil? Ooh, that's a good one. I love me a good pair of tongs because you can do a lot with tongs. Like you can, flip your taquitos, do stuff like that without splashing or doing anything crazy. I love, I'm going to touch it just because I have to wash it anyways. I love this knife right here, because this has actually helped me a lot with my arthritis and nerve damage I have in my hands. That helps me to be able to cut a lot of stuff without my hands starting to kill me and go numb. I always have some wooden spoons because there's certain cookware that you obviously can't use metal on. So old-fashioned wooden spoon. And you know what? I got these. I'll show you right now. It's like a cross between a rubber spoon and a spatula. And I got them off of TikTok. They came in a pack of 2. And they've actually really come in handy. That's where I got this knife thingy too. To be honest, no sales pitch, but if you do want it, I have it in my TikTok shop. But for real, they've come in really handy. And I love kitchen utensils. I love cooking, so I like trying all kinds of new things. Yes, tongs I think go. You like tongs? Me too. Those come in handy too. Okay, so I got 3 eggs in there so far. I might end up doing 4, but let's go from here and see where this goes. Okay, I'm gonna wash my gloves because it would not be me if I wasn't washing my hands like 30 times a day. I know it's an issue, but better to be overly clean, I think, than not, right? I'm gonna start throwing my seasonings in here as well. He cracked me up. I know. We have a little tiny black kitten. Ruby saved him the day before. I don't know if it's a girl or boy. I can normally tell right away. But this cat is, I don't know. He's different. Or she's different. I don't know. We'll find out soon. Drunken Chef, how are you? Good to see you. Tapping in to show support. I appreciate your support more than you know. Thank you. Drunken Chef said, please remember to hit that thumbs up and share this out if you haven't already. Thank you. Muchas gracias. I appreciate you. I know, guys, I think 30 subs away from 3,000. So it's been a slow race, but better in my eyes to be slow and solid than to get something that blows up and it not be like the real deal. I want people who I can relate to and really support me, and I can support and invest in you guys right back. And I know you guys that are creators on here, you understand that same thing. Yeah, I have my Cane Corso too. She is off the hook. So I'll bring her in a minute too, but you're going to see she isn't a huge body, but she has like the mind of a Chihuahua. She bounces all over the place. So I have to keep her on the other side of the house when I'm cooking, or she'd be all up in this. Cooking with Jen, that's right, cooking with Jen. I can use a knife like that to cut my meat for my beef jerky. I'm not kidding, Floyd. There was like 3 or 4 different versions of this knife, and I think I paid no more than $5. And it was a really good investment. And on the end of it, it has a bottle opener. So for you guys that want your cerveza in the evening, has a little bottle opener. Right, Chef? Slow and steady wins the race. Thank you, Cultura. That's a nice little doggy. Oh, you know what? So this is the thing I was telling you about. See how it's kind of like a spatula, but it has a slight like lip on each side, so you can use it like a spoon also. You can use it to scoop rice. You can use it to flip something over, but these were really handy and also very affordable. So that is what I was stirring my onions and peppers with, which are cooling down. Remember, I'm going to blend these up and put it in my meatloaf so the kids don't see it, but it'll add all the flavor. So watch out. Check that out. They don't got to know everything, right? And you know what? With meatloaf, I just kind of go with the flow. Whatever I've got is what I use. And you can't really go wrong with salt, pepper, garlic powder. This is a family of like, we put a lot of pepper on everything. So I'm surprised I'm not wearing an apron. You know how many you know what? I was going to put my apron on because I got a really cute one from the flea market when we went. And right before I went live, I splashed something all over it. So I actually do have the bottom apron on. It's just, a small one. So I could at least, it does have pockets, but I do like the ones that are normally fully covered. It's funny you say that because I get teased for being in my apron all the time. My kids always be cracking jokes on me about running outside in the apron, or I don't know. I love it. I even thought about making aprons for merch because I love a good apron. Knife. Yes, cheeks. That knife is interesting. It is. It comes in handy. Literally comes in handy. This is wine infused sea salt. It has rosemary, pink peppercorns. I still need to get my hands on some of Drunken Chef seasonings, and I know I'm gonna love them. I need to place my order and experiment with some recipes because I would love to get my hands on it and do some recipes with your stuff. I hear so many good things about all of them, but that one spicy one you mentioned, I think he said it had habanero. I gotta try that one out for sure. Okay, mixing this all up in here. I'm still not done. I'm gonna add some more seasoning, but I'm just gonna work this through. That's another thing I learned with meatloaf was not to over work it with your hands because it can break down the meat and make it like almost pasty, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You have a Dallas Cowboys apron? That's cool. Make an apron. What? Make an apron that's you guys would buy that for reals? That convicted flavors. I got you. You want the convicted flavors? That would be amazing. I'm not kidding. I'm really seriously debating on the apron thing. But with that set on it, right? People, can you imagine you're out, well, me running to the mailbox or something, people see you and they see convicted flavors. They're going to be like, what the heck is that? What is that lady up to? Convicted flavors. Gotta wash up again. I know I could just change the gloves, but your girl's trying to save as much as I can. That's another thing too, you guys. For those of you, I know there's a lot of you on with me right now that are YouTubers, content creators. Is when you're not posting regularly, like I have not been. You know, you guys, most of you know, due to what I had going on when my stepfather was ill, passed away, taking care of my mom's stuff, my kids' stuff. It affected my channel a lot. I have not seen any action like in a few months. I'll put it that way. But fortunately, that's not what it's all about for me. I love to connect with you guys. But yes, would it help my circumstances? It would. But I'll get there. One thing at a time. Okay, so far, garlic powder. Garlic powder. And Breezy, you are just begging for something, huh, girl? She really is. Yeah, familia is hard. I mean, it's worth it. So worth it. And I'm sorry, I just eyeball the seasonings, guys. The only time I really measure is if I'm baking. Other than that, I pretty much know what I want in here. Hey, the City 18, good to see you. I'm making meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy. And I think I'm going to do, thanks to Cheeks for reminding me, Brussels sprouts. I can speak, I promise. A little seasoning there. Because I just got a bunch of produce from my aunt today. So she blessed me with a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put some bouillon too, because that's what we do, right? We put bouillon in almost everything. Mix this up, fold it in. And then I'm going to grind up the onions and bell pepper and put that in here. We'll see what we got going. I hope you're doing good, the City 18. What you guys have for dinner tonight, guys? Hey, Joker. Hola. Good to see you. I know it's been a minute, right? It's been a minute, but here we are. I'm trying to make it happen where I'm going to be coming on at least once a week for a solo. That's what I was saying at the beginning. For a solo live, and then we'll do the round table every other week. So this next Tuesday coming up, we'll be back on 6:30, our regular scheduled programming. And then I'll be doing a solo something with you guys once a week. Okay, I like the consistency I see. Okay, now it's gonna get loud for a minute because I gotta blend that stuff up. So hang with me, guys. I'm gonna do that over here too. Okay, and my blender is so heavy. I love this blender, but damn, she's heavy. I have a Ninja blender. That's the best way. I make a great chile verde. Ooh, and chili Colorado. Bomb. I love both of those dishes. Give me just a minute, guys. Okay. I really do hope you guys can hear me good with this mic on because supposedly it has a noise cancellation button on it. So I need that little thingy. Where's it at? I think it's back here. I know I'd be putting stuff some places and my daughter puts them others. So if she put it up last, I'm trying to think, where would it be? And I really, you know what? I should have thought about that before I had this grand idea, huh? Well, I found the top of it. I just need the, yes, I did preheat. I've been preheating the oven for a while now. So I did remember that part. Thank God. That makes a big difference too, right? There's so many things in here I've just got to get rid of and clear out some space as well. Okay. Where would I have put it if I were my daughter? If worse comes to worse, I can use this. But I do prefer my little blender thingy. What in the heck? Did I overlook it? I know I'm probably staring right at it, guys. Spencer, guys, I know it's probably loud, but I just got to get this piece so I can do what I was planning. I'm gonna need this too, though, actually, so I might as well take this out now. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to do something with this. I haven't used this thing in a long time. This is one of those immersion blenders. Yes, it is. Okay. Let me see if this will get the job done and what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, this is all produce I have to put away still. I don't know if, yeah, you guys probably can't see it from right there, but I'll show you in a minute. Okay, my papas are rolling in a boil because they're starting to boil over. Which is good because I made a lot of them, so it's going to take a while. Okay. All right, let me see. This is cooled down enough, so I'm going to set it right here. What we're making meatloaf, mashed potatoes, gravy, and I believe some Brussels sprouts is the decision. Okay, this should work. Let me show you guys what I got. So this is the caramelized onion and bell pepper. So let me see if this is going to work. It's working. It sounds crazy, but it's working. Okay. It's basically turning this into a paste, which is going to add a ton of flavor to my meatloaf, and it's going to keep it moist so it doesn't dry out. So that's why I always like to add, even if it was just an onion caramelized, it does the trick. Look at me improvising with the, ooh, better not talk too much. Just splattered some of this. So it just is like a paste now. I don't know if you guys can hear Nova, but she's out there barking. She's outside taking a potty break. Okay. So this did the thing. So there you go. You got to improvise sometimes. Could not find what I needed, but this thing came in handy. And I haven't even used that forever. I forgot I had it. So, yeah, verde sauce. Bomb. So this looks kind of like, okay, the looks are not going to do it justice, right? Because, let's just be honest. But mixed in here, all the flavors start melding together. Woo! It's going to be fire. Okay, I will use this one to get this good stuff out. And put it in here. And then I can get this going and focus on something I can do next. I'm still trying to decide banana bread or brownies tonight. So I think I got outvoted and they want banana bread, but brownies sound kind of bomb to me. Huel Sanho Lifer, how are you? I don't know. What do you guys think? Brownies or banana bread? What would be your go-to? Okay. Let's start mixing this in. I think brownies, but like I said, I think, excuse me, I got outvoted. Believe it or not, they want banana bread with walnuts. You guys, when I first started the live, I don't know if you guys were here when I said this, but twice I started it and I was talking. No comments, nothing. And finally, I was like, what the heck is going on? So I had to call my daughter and ask her, hey, do you see? Like, can you go on my channel and see if I'm live or not? And she did. And she's like, no, I don't see it. So I'm like, something's up. I don't know what I did wrong because I'm not used to going live from the phone. But then I went back and looked and I realized I didn't put it on public. I had it on unlisted. So I'm going to use my hand a little bit to get this mixed in. I enjoyed watching you cook, Jen, and hope your food comes out delicious. I got to go pick up my baby girl from her mom's house. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Hit Hard. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm glad you got a chance to kick back, hang out with me in the kitchen. I hope you and your baby girl have a beautiful night. Nay Love, is Nay Love in the house? Hello, gorgeous amiga. You guys know Nay Love's got a channel. I know you do. If you don't, you better go over there and check her out. Beautiful and talented, and a sweetheart on top of that. I absolutely adore her. A lot of really strong, amazing women in this community, and a lot of strong, amazing men. Like, we're super blessed, you guys. We have a lot going on, but we're super blessed to be able to get together and be right here to be there for each other. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take these off now because raw meat, I'm done with that. Check it out how moisturized my hands are from the Vaseline I use though. Learn something new every day, right? Jesus picture you have over there on the back wall by the back door. My grandma had the same one, and she had it since the 80s. Yes, I think we all probably had that, right? I love that picture. I love it. I mean, it's just a reminder every day. Even though we don't know what Jesus really looks like, I'm sure when we get to see his face, we're going to be completely in awe of his glory. But the picture is a classic. You're right. Breezy, what you doing, girl? Nope. When I'm done, okay? I can't touch you while I'm cooking. When I'm done, I will love on you. I promise. Check over here. Probably use this one. Here we go. Yes. You know, where's the, let me grab it. Let me grab it. We had the one that was on the fridge forever, and I gotta find out where I put it. You're welcome. Okay. So, I'm gonna use my glass pan. I'm gonna spray it down, even though there's a lot of fat in this kind of meat, but let's see how we sculpt this masterpiece, right? Jen, what do you put in your mashed potatoes? I put, obviously, the potatoes, butter, some sour cream, a little bit of cream cheese, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder if I have it. Sometimes if I do, you know, you kick it up with some crumbled bits of bacon. If you want to do that, you can put chopped up green onions, but just as a basic mashed potato, it's going to be butter, sour cream, cream cheese, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and that's it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this bag out of the way. I'm going to use it for something else as well, but I just need to make some room. Richie Lokes, here's my Richie. How are you, Rich? Okay, let me get this going. I love this thing too. I love gadgets. You know, it's so expensive to buy like the spray pan or, you know, whatever. You can just buy whatever oil you're using and fill it in one of these. I think I got this one, honestly, at Marshall's. I love that store too. But they do have this on TikTok and Amazon also. And you can spray whatever oil you choose to use. Okay, let's plunk this bad boy out here. I can tell by the way it sounds, it's going to be moist and delicious. Okay, let's, like you said, shape this masterpiece. See, and I can tell there's little bits of like caramelized onion and bell pepper and all of that. Once it's cooked, these kids ain't gonna know. They're just gonna know it's delicious. I'll go ahead and do it in like an oval, a large oval. I'm not gonna spread it all the way to the corners. I'm gonna keep that classic meatloaf look. Keep it convicted flavors, right? Right, Kultura? Convicted flavors. I'm not mashing it down because that compacts the meat like and makes it too rubbery. I'm just like shaping it. And I am going to put some fresh cracked pepper on top. because that always is just, I don't know, it's beautiful and it sets off the flavor. I love fresh cracked pepper. Then when I do with this thing here, I just crack it right into the lid. Use the lid to distribute it. I'm going to cover it and have it on 400 for about 15 minutes. I'm going to turn it down to 350 and probably let it go another 30 minutes and it should be done. So let's see. Okay. We're getting there, guys. What's the making? Yes, I hope it's gonna be good. It will be good, Richie. I'm doing meatloaf, mashed papas. We're gonna broil or roast some Brussels sprouts. Okay, I just put holes in the corners where the meat is not reaching that area, so steam can come out and it can cook. A lot of times I notice if I cover it and I don't make the holes, it kind of somewhat boils in there, and I don't want it to get that tough rubbery texture. So this kind of helps the hot air circulate. So in the oven it goes. Okay, check on my papas. Are they getting, oh yeah, they're getting there. Okay, they are getting there. Move these around a little bit. Yes, sir. Probably another 5 minutes, maybe. There's only a couple that are slightly, you know what? I bet if I even turn this off and let it sit. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Because there was just a couple that were on the sides were a little more firm. But if I keep it going, the ones in the middle are going to be mush. So I turned off the flame, put the lid on, and when I'm done cleaning up and doing what I got to do, they're going to be ready to start mashing. Get the broth and make gravy. Yes, you got it, Junior. Of course. Of course. Gots to do that. Got to do that. Yes, meatloaf. Like I was telling everyone, it's not my absolute favorite, but it is good, you know? It's a classic comfort food, American comfort food. I'm going to wait until I'm done chatting with you guys to do these dishes because I don't want to be rude and be over here not paying attention to my peeps. But I am going to bring some of these cherries over there and try them. I got some of these from my aunt last week when she got her food stuff. Same brand and everything, and they were so sweet and yummy. Okay. There is a cherry tree down the street at my grandparents' house, but it doesn't produce like it used to. When my grandpa was alive, he would always keep the fruit trees, you know, trimmed up and graft them and do all the stuff, but things just aren't growing the same. Some of them are. The lemon tree still does so good, but some of the trees not so much. I'm gonna go heat up some leftover ribs, mashed potatoes, and rice though. Ooh, that sounds good. I love some ribs too. I've got actually 4 racks of ribs in my freezer out there. Probably do those this weekend coming up. You're getting hungry now, ribs, right? Hey, they're still going to be bomb. A lot of stuff, you know, as it sits, especially like caldos, things like that, the next day, they're always better. The next couple days, always better. Just can't go, you know, don't go too crazy and like wait after a week or nothing like that. But I'm sure they're going to be bomb. Where is the music? I should be playing music, right? You know what's something I'm always worried about, Floyd, is I don't know how that works with YouTube. I need to ask some of the guys that do music, because I've always heard like if you have music playing, you're gonna get a strike, and I'm not really sure all of the ins and outs of that, but music would definitely help because I would really enjoy having some music playing right now. Have some oldies on. I don't really listen to a whole lot of other like secular music. I listen to oldies like Christian praise and worship, maybe some old country music. Just I don't know. I don't listen to like the music of today, like with all the nasty, crazy stuff, you know? Thank you, Richie. I appreciate that. They're very good. Okay. I'll clean all this up in just a bit. I need to get my Brussels sprouts, clean them up, and get them ready. Got it. Breezy, did you hear me say food? She's like, yes. I've been waiting for you to drop something. I always clean my kitchen when cooking. Guess what? The floor. Guess what? The wife doesn't have to do any. What? Are you serious? Lucky gal. That's awesome, Junior. That is a beautiful thing to do for your partner, for your wife. So I commend you. That's awesome. No, Beth, I hear you. I'm gonna come get you in just a minute. Just gonna get this cutting board because I do need it. What, Nova? What? You gotta go potty, girl. She's right there. She sees me too. Let's set this here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Richie. I know, I love Star Wars. I love some of the old school stuff too. Some nostalgic things going on. Okay, now where did I put, oh, you know what? Let me do a little, what are they called? Grocery hauls? You guys watch those ever? I'll do this one because I can show you guys what I was blessed with today. How good God is. Okay, so you guys saw the cherries. Black cherries, right? California cherries. That's right. Straight out of California. Linden, California. I don't know where that's at. You guys know where Linden, California is? Hey, Chef is back. Thank you for coming back, Chef. Okay. And then I got, got 2 bags of cauliflower from my aunt. I got that today also. You guys are going to trip out when I show you everything. Okay. Shout out to Cheeks for recommending the Brussels sprouts because I don't know why I wasn't even thinking to make those. Here it is. 3 bags of Brussels sprouts. Okay, Floyd, catch you on the next one. You're coming to enjoy the dinner. Thank you so much, Floyd. God bless you. I appreciate you so much. I enjoy your conversation every time. Have a wonderful night. You believe, okay, it's in Northern California, so it's not far from here, so it's probably pretty fresh, right? And I love, so I always eat salads like with cabbage and stuff because I like a really crunchy salad. I'm very picky about my lettuce. I don't like wilted, soggy lettuce, so I do use the tricolored coleslaw for salads, but also, you know, if I make a coleslaw, you know, put it on top of pozole. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 bags of that. I'm still going, guys. I'm still going. Mind you, this is all stuff that I was blessed with. I didn't have to purchase this. So I'm telling you, if it was not for my aunt coming through, I don't know. Things might look a little different at dinner time, but okay. Wait, I have 2. No. Yeah. I had 2 more bags of cauliflower over here. So really that's a total of 4 bags of cauliflower. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of tomatillos. They look like they need to be probably cooked tonight. You know, I'm going to boil them down, make a sauce, verde sauce, and probably freeze it if I have to, but just to make sure I can use them before they go bad. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I already took 2 of them out and cooked them right now to go in the meatloaf. 5 bags of bell peppers with 2 each in them. I love cauliflower too, Richie. Okay. I only took 1 of these because I don't have a whole lot of room. It's already going to be like Tetris and they're trying to put this away. I got 1 of the spring mix. So I hooked up on that. And I got 2 blueberries. You guys, I made a blueberry cobbler the other day. Bomb. I used 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I used, it's like a little trick when you're in a bind. I think I used 4 ingredients total to make it. And it was bomb. Do you need something, honey? Okay, hold on, guys. Look at me.
Real bad.
Where at?
Like on the top of my eye.
You just started feeling it?
Yeah, it's like to here and it goes like in the back of my eye.
Do you have something to drink?
No.
Okay, I'm going to give you some medicine. Get some water in this. One second, guys. Okay. With this ibuprofen right here. And then I want you to take this ice pack and go lay down with this on the side that it hurts, okay? And I can check on you in just a little bit. Call me if you need me, though. Poor baby, she has a headache. Hey, Keisha, how are you? Right, Richie? Gotta have some spinach. That's bomb. I think I missed some comments, but salad with mushrooms, cheese, tomatoes, drown, and ranch. Yes, Jojo. I agree. That is a good salad. That is bomb. It's good to see you, Keisha. It's been a minute. Peach cobbler is your favorite? I love peach cobbler too. Cobbler, you really cannot go wrong with. You really can't. So let me get the rest. I also got some blackberries, which is also amazing in cobbler. And 2 mangoes. So that's one of Ruby's favorite. One tiny lemon, and then we got these bigger ones, and it says in the USA. So lemon goes fast in this house. And then I've never seen this, but I'm assuming this is something similar to Nutella. It says cocoa and popcorn sweet spread with popcorn pieces. What the heck? It says they have popcorn pieces in this. I don't know. What would you put this on? It shows a waffle, but you know what? It might even be good like on top of some ice cream, huh? I'm okay, and you. Let me see. I don't want to miss it. Oh, thank you though, Keisha. Yeah, my pup She passed away since we last chatted. Haven't been doing much on social media lately. Me neither. I'm trying to get back into a routine after everything that's gone on, but you know what? One day at a time. Sea Dog, God bless you, brother. Good to see you. God bless you. Much love. That's right. Good to see you. Richie says Nutella. You've never tried it? It's actually pretty good. It is. I do have it though. You should try it on a piece of toast and see if you like it, or put it on. I mean, I've even put it on like pancakes. You can use it on ice cream, whatever. It's pretty good if you like hazelnut and chocolate. There is my beautiful sister. Hey sis, how are you? She said just stopped in. I just got home. Love you more. I'm gonna talk to you later too. I hope you had a good day, sis. I thought about you a lot today. Okay, so you guys want to see the grand finale of what I got? I need to go over there and drag it because it's heavy. So hang it tight. It's good. That's good, Sea Dog. I wonder about you and wonder how you're doing a lot too. So I'm glad to hear that. Okay, 1 minute, guys. I had to get a laundry basket. Okay, so I got some chicken breast. Some more chicken breast. So 2 of these. Oy. I'm not going to pull every one of them out, but well, yeah, I will. So more chicken breast. Then these 3. Yeah, there's 3 chicken thighs. And then down in the bottom, organic grass-fed ground beef. Some more 80/20 ground beef. And 3 more things of ground beef. Some, you said petite sirloin steaks. So, I flicked water all over. I do have ice packs in here, so sorry guys, trying not to. And then these 2 salmons, or salmon. I don't know. Everybody says it differently. So I think I hit a lick. My aunt blessed us for sure. Well, the Lord blessed us, but my aunt was the vessel he used to deliver. So, right? That's a load. That's a serious, big help. Big help. So I'm extremely grateful. Let me see what I missed. I can't believe how we are so alike with spices and recipes. Mexicans know how to cook. That is so true. You can never deny that. Right? I know. I feel super blessed that my aunt came through like that because, and you guys, if anyone lives in this area, I'm telling you, if you are ever, I mean, you don't even have to be necessarily in need. Like if you ever want something like this kind of stuff, hit me up. Nobody has to know. I mean, there's people who have told before, hit me up and I'll meet you, in the parking lot somewhere and, drop some stuff off to you. So if I can help others like I'm being helped, I'm down. So let me know, you guys, if you ever need something. That's right. I know, right, Richie? I feel super blessed about it. I'm going to rinse these Brussels sprouts and get started on these. And then we'll do the mashed potatoes. Let me grab what I need. I'm getting overly. That's one thing about me is I get like distracted very easily. So got a little bit of squirrel brain going on sometimes. I'm going to use this same bowl. So let me wash that out. Got to wash it. You know what? I do need music playing in here. You guys, who should I ask about that? I need to ask someone on YouTube, how do I play the music and not get in trouble? I mean, I don't know if no, they don't take it down after, because I still see certain programs or whatever you call it, videos up with music on them. I mean, just so we have some music, not that I would do like a music channel. I don't know nothing nearly enough about music to do that. But just so we have some music playing in the background, it would be nice. I'm sure I could ask Peter about that, right? He's the music guy. So I'm going, even though they say triple wash, they always say that I'm going to wash my own because I don't be trusting these washing pre-washed places. You never know. I would rather be safe than sorry. So let's use some cold water. Rinse these a couple times. Finally, it's cooling down. Oi! Crash. Sorry, guys. That was probably loud. But I had to open the window more because now that the oven is going, it's getting hot in here. You guys remember that song? It's getting hot in here. Take off all your, that one. I won't say it. I will never forget taking who was it? My oldest daughter, on a field trip to a play, like a little princess play. And it was at the municipal in North Salinas, right? And it was seeing like some fancy, what is it? It was a play, but like a ballet type thing. And the little group, you know how when you're a parent and you volunteer, they give you a group of kids. Well, the group of kids that I had, the little boy in there was the biggest travieso of the entire class. And he started singing that song. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. I could have passed out. These were like, I think 3rd or 4th graders. I was like, ain't no way. You are singing that song, boy. You better quit. Is YouTube much different than TikTok? Yeah, it is, Keisha. Even on TikTok, I've got to learn a lot on there now too, because I have a business account. So it changed things. Once I applied for that and it converted to a business account, I can't just use music like everybody else is doing. I guess they hold you to a different standard than like a regular creator account. Hey, Spanx, what's good? Good to see you guys. Give my love to the family. Where's Pearl? Hope you guys are well. What are you guys doing tonight? Did you guys have dinner already? Yeah, I've definitely got to find out about the music stuff on here as well as TikTok, because I'm trying to, well, it would be cool on here just to have it in the background, but you guys know I told you, I think, well, I told most of you guys on TikTok I did get approved for the TikTok shop, so I have that going on there. If you guys go on there, of course I would love your support. If you do buy anything from TikTok, you can look in my showcase and buy from me. I also have the Amazon storefront. Those things are linked in my about section of this of my YouTube channel. So just know that it's separate from the YouTube channel that I have. So anything that's done outside of here is not associated. I'm just letting you know that that is an extra, how do you call it? Like I would earn commission from those things if you had purchased something on one of my storefronts. Just being transparent. No, just got home? Okay, Spanx, you guys are going to be like me tonight and having a late dinner, huh? East Bay, NorCal, how are you? Good to see you. It's been a minute since I have seen you on a live too, so I'm glad you caught one. What are you making for me and Pearl? You know what? We're going to. One day, I am going to make it down there. It's going to happen within the next 3 months. I don't want Ruby to hear me. But we're going to take the kids to Disneyland. So I'm going to be down that way. It's just sometime within the next 3 months. We've got to get that part straightened out. Mom's got to get her heart procedure done first. So it's kind of like going on around there. Can you smell what Jen is cooking? I love that. That is so good. How would I put that on a shirt? I'd probably get sued, huh? That's the Rock's little thing to say. That's cute, though. I love that. Pearl, there she is. Much love, Mama. How are you, beautiful? It is so good to see you. Much love to you. Thank you for tapping in and saying hello. Yep, just cooking up some. As my little Ruby, when she was little, she used to say nummies. All food was just nummies. Mama, I want some nummies. It's so cute. You know how you miss the little things your kids would say when they were young? They start getting older and it's like, gosh, start realizing, where is the time going? So I catch myself reminiscing a lot lately. Just taking the ends off of these Brussels sprouts. And I do have a paper towel under them because I want that to absorb all the moisture, because I do want to broil them so I have some crunch on there. I'm making, which reminds me, I got to turn the oven down, guys. Making a meatloaf, mashed potatoes, gravy, and some either broiled or I might even do pan-seared Brussels sprouts. So let's see. I'm going to have to decide in just a minute here how I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts. You guys must have been out having fun if you barely got home. I hope it was fun. I think tonight some of my family members were trying out a new church. You know, just trying to find a spot that is more, how do I say it? Like, no, you know how sometimes you have to find something that works for you? Like there was a church some of us were attending, but it didn't have something for the kids. It didn't have certain things that the family needed as a whole. So just kind of looking around for what works. Yeah, made some, but different veggies. Okay, cool, Keisha. Do you like to cook, Keisha? I think most of us do, right? Isn't Disneyland 100 per person regardless of age? Is it really, Junior? Oh, I hope not. I haven't even checked the prices yet. Dang. I have AAA, like the membership, the roadside or membership. So I think I get a discount through that. And I think my mom gets a discount through, is it AARP? I don't know. I'm going to have to be diving into all of those discounts and programs to make it happen. But we are going to make it happen. We talked about it. And you guys, I have not been like on a vacation since I was honestly 6 months pregnant with Ruby, and she'll be 13 this year. It's just like the way life worked was just back to back crazy stuff happening in my family. And with the different things that have happened, it's like, you know what? We can't use that excuse anymore, you know? We have to make memories and we have to do them now, because we can't just keep saying like, oh no, this happened and that happened. Yeah, bad things are going to happen, but good things are happening too. And if we don't take the time to set aside to make good memories, it's just going to feel like all bad memories because you're not making new ones, you know? So this is a year of making new memories for me and my family. One second. Gotta turn this oven down. Remember, I had it at 400. I am going down to, You know what? I will do 360. I was going to do 350, but that meatloaf was pretty big. So let me see. There he is. Shout out to Jim Magana, the sweetest person I know on YouTube. Salute to you. And oh, I need a plate, by the way, when you're finished, and God bless you. Well, you know what? I got you. And I think I'm saying that I'm going to be down in SoCal the next few months, you guys. It would be so cool if we could all get together and have, like, I don't know. I would love to make something together. Like, not just go out to eat, but like make something. I know you guys do that all the time, but I'm always up here left out. Not that I'm not invited. I didn't mean that, but I'm so far. It's like I can't ever get away. But if I'm already down there, and if I'm already taking the little one to Disneyland, I think I could find a reason to go out in the evening and have mom time at least, right? It would be cool to be able to hang out with you guys and cook something together. Thank you, Jojo. That is my Cash App. If anyone would like to bless me or buy me a coffee, it would be, of course, appreciated. But no pressure. It's up to you guys. But that's it. That is a way you can help, YouTube content creators, and without YouTube withholding the, 30 or 40% of what they take. Lion, what are you cooking? I'm cooking meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. Who just gave it? Pearl, thank you. Check it out. Pearl, you are a sweetheart. How do I put a heart on that? There we go. Got it. Thank you, Pearl. That is so sweet. You are such a sweetheart. Jen, you are such a beautiful person. The Contreras family loves you. I love you guys. I feel like I know you guys in real life. I mean, this is real life to me. This is like the extent of what I get to do. So you guys are part of my real life. And I do love you guys. All of you. So thank you. And then make me tear up. Right? Kill two birds with one stone. That's what I'm saying. Might as well see everybody while I'm down that way. Okay. Now, okay. I need to dump this. Water. And I just had water and Brussels sprouts in this, so this is not dirty. So I am going to just toss these same Brussels sprouts with some oil and seasoning. And then I need to get my papas going. Thank you guys so much. What? Did I miss one? G. Lou, thank you. Oh, we love you, Jen. I love you too. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are really, truly a blessing in my life. A big blessing. I'm telling you guys, I'm getting it together. might be slow going, but I'm getting my life together a day at a time. But I am, and I'm telling you, the biggest part of that happening is my prayer life has really improved and increased big time. I really am taking time to thank God and make time for just Him. You know what I mean? Like doing first thing in the morning prayer throughout the day, and not just a prayer like as I walk through the house. Like get down on my knees and pray. Like thank God for what He does for me and my family and the provision and the way He gives me peace and comfort to be able to walk through the day despite what is going on around me. Sometimes I feel like I'm literally like in this bubble of love that is God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and there's a storm going on all around me, but nothing can penetrate that bubble because of my faith. And that's what gets me through each day. So I'm very grateful to be a child of God. Gata LVC, the kitty is good. He or she, I'm always the person that can tell what a cat is. But for some reason, I don't know, this cat, he's different. Like, I think because he was so tiny, I'm going to put a little avocado oil in the bottom of this bowl. I think because he is so tiny, that's part of the reason why it's hard for me to tell, but I'm pretty sure it's a boy. But another couple weeks and I should know for sure. Yeah. You're right, Pearl. That is the peace of the Lord. Right, guys? Amen. That definitely is, because I know the old me. Are you kidding me? I would have already folded by now. But that was not God's plan. I had to go through some things, a lot of things. And I know I'm not the only one. I know there's a lot of us out there still going through things. And I still am too. But it's that peace that God gives me that I know it's going to be okay. Things are going to be uncomfortable and things are going to be hard. But things are also going to be beautiful. And the beautiful part is so much greater than the hard, ugly things that happen. It's worth the pain. So just hold on, withstand the storm, and the reward that God has for us, you guys, is so much better. Like, it's going to make us forget all of the ugly stuff that happened. It really is. Jojo says, I used to pay selfishly, but I've learned to just say thank you for what it is. Pray selfishly. You know what, Jojo? That's beautiful. You're right. Thank you for what it is. And you know what I started doing? And I heard it. It was on YouTube. It was like a YouTube short. I wish I could remember who, but it was one of the female speaker. And she said something like, you know what we do, you guys? Like, we're so quick to start praying and be like, oh God, please give me this, give me that, fix this, fix that. I don't want to go through, this or that. And I want you to take this away and I need that. But we're hardly ever starting a prayer with, I see you, God. God, you're so wonderful. God, you're so holy. God, you are the big G. Like, you are amazing. You know what I mean? Give him his props. Acknowledge him. Can you imagine how that makes him feel as a father? Like, even with our kids, right? Think of it like that. You know how good it feels when your kid comes to you and tells you, like, thank you for doing that, mom or dad. Like, you made me feel really good when you showed up for something, or I know that I can trust you, and that makes me feel so safe, and there's nobody like you. You know what I mean? So imagine us taking the time to do that for the Lord, how that makes him feel, and how much greater he wants to focus on blessing us. You know what I mean? Absolutely, we go through things, but God will see us through. That's right, Pearl. That is right. We will always be in battle, but with God beside us, we will always win the war. That's right, Sphinx. Praise God. That's right. It's done, right? It is done. Pearl says, we have to pray for God's will. Yes, he knows everything, and he has plans to prosper us and not harm us. That's right. And we need to remind ourselves, but also, like how you said that, Pearl, thank you for that. We need to remind each other, because sometimes we can be so stuck in our own head, and whatever we're going through at the moment, we just feel like we're attacked. Like, why me? Like, why do I always have to get the bad stuff or go through this or go through that? When really, it's not just you or just me. It's happening all around, but because we're so caught up in our own head, we need friends like each other to remind, hey, you want this. God doesn't want to harm you. He doesn't want to take from you. He doesn't want to punish you. But life, we go through seasons, and some seasons of life are painful. But if you can just hold on, you know, you can make it through that season and come out on the other side where there's a harvest. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm so sorry, Junior. I know I'm talking away, and the food, I should have had this done way earlier. But truth be told, I was just caught up in the mom stuff going on, and I got a late start. That's my life. That is my life. That's why, like, I try sometimes, like with you guys, I feel like our regulars are in here, you know, our family. I don't mind. Like, I love to share my life with you guys and my kids, but sometimes when there's people you don't know, I do get a little what's the word, like cautious about having my little one come in on lives. And I know they're getting really strict with that on different platforms too. I think like on TikTok, I think they put something out saying basically they don't want your kids on lives at all, and they do discourage it on YouTube. And I think you even have to choose different settings when you do have your kids in the live. Gas Mask, I'm glad you're back with us again, though. Thank you, Gas Mask. I am glad to be here with you. I am glad to be here with you guys. Keisha, hanging in, Jen, thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you too, girl. I jumped on because you popped up. Aw, thank you, Pearl. I'm so glad you jumped on and then you blessed me. Look at that. Like, I hope, you know, it was a blessing to you to have a conversation tonight and you dropping some word. And I don't know, I feel like everything's coming together, you know, everything's coming together for the good that God wants it to be for us. We got to keep encouraging each other. Okay, these are seasoned. I think I'm going to do them in my air fryer. I normally don't use it very often, but because I've got the oven going, unless I do them, do I want to do them on the stove top? Not really, because it's just going to get more hot in here. Okay. I've probably been on a long time. How long have I been on, guys? Okay. Put one of these little covers in the bottom. I'm just gonna dump them down in there. Oil and all, the seasoning. Let's see. YouTube requires an adult to be on screen with your child when live, although there are some that somehow get past that. Okay, that's what it is. Thank you, Chef, for letting me know that. I've always wondered like what the little details are. It's a crazy community. You wouldn't think so, but on YouTube, the like hashtag mommy community, like they're not all single moms, but I think probably most of them on there that are showing their children's life and their life as a mom. I have noticed from watching that there is so much scandal like within that community. It has like scarred me from wanting to show my kids at all, because those chicks are like crazy, like sharing each other's, like doxing each other, calling CPS on each other, making up false accusations. Some of them are probably true. Some of them have no business being on there or even having their kids on there. But it's wild. And it's wild to me, like some of the stuff these parents share. Jeff says, it happened to us. We got a live taken down and deleted when my daughter was on. I was there next to her, but not on the screen. So I was monitoring the chat, but it wasn't enough. Wow. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that. That's good to know, because I always try to do things right, but you know what I mean? You just never know. Late dinner, Jen. Yes, late dinner. Looking forward to the finished product. It's going to be a late one, guys. I might have to wrap it up right after I whip the papas up. And if I do, I will definitely post a picture of the finished product because you guys have hung with me throughout this entire thing. So we kind of made this meal together. I feel like you guys deserve your credit. That's right. Saludos, chef. Good, you're cautious though. Yeah. Like you said, you never know. Yeah, and shout out to you guys, chef, for being right there and being cautious as well because some people are just wilding out here. And it's true. Like, I feel like I get sucked in watching it because it's almost like one of those like car wreck type things where you're like, I can't believe I'm seeing this, you know? That some of these moms out there are definitely wilding with their kids. Pearl says, Drunken Chef will be using your spices on the 4th of July. Right? I'm ready to eat too. You gotta mash the papas. That's right. Let me get to mashing. Okay. I gotta take these off the water. Let me use the lid to kind of drain the water. I could use a strainer, but do I really want to wash another dish? Not really. Not really, but okay. Voila. Not like they're done yet, but you get the picture. They're hot and steamy and ready to get all the good stuff poured up in here. Jen, you just got eggs in the... You just got eggs in that potato salad. It's just mashed potatoes. I'm thinking, did I make potato salad? No. Oh, wait, can I send a hi to you guys on here from this? Let me see if this works. Did it work? Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, cool. That's from my little Amazon channel that I started, guys. That's where I post my little Amazon reviews. Drunken Chef says, I will be in Utah cooking for 60 people on the 4th. Oh, God bless you. That is a lot of people. How are you going to do that? I mean, you probably do stuff like this all the time. That sounds like a lot of people. How do you do it? Okay. This. Oh, I had some cabbage in there too. Okay, got some green onion. I will probably have that on mine. And I got my butter right here. Right, represent, chef. With that help, oh, of course, with the help of my beautiful wife. That's right. Teamwork. That is the truth. Where would we be without our team, right? Whoever your team is. We need the teamwork to get through. So I just realized I have no sour cream. Hold on, my mom is calling. I'm going to answer her to make sure she's okay. Hello? Hello? I'm on live. I'm almost done, though. Is everything okay? Okay, just making sure. I'll call you back in just a minute. Love you. Bye. Gotta answer for mom, right? Okay. This is our 3rd year. Okay. What is it? Maybe I missed You might have said already, but what is it in Utah that you do the 4th there for? Do you have family there, or what do you have going on? Utah, it looks, I've never been there, but it looks super beautiful. My son has been there. He travels quite a bit, my oldest. Yes, I realize mashed potatoes are not healthy, guys, but it's one of those things, like, you don't have them very often, so in moderation, right? Where's Strange Days? Yeah, where is Strange Days? I haven't seen him in a bit, but then again, we didn't do the round table the last few weeks, so shout out to Strange Days. If you catch the playback, brother, we're sending you lots of love. Okay, garlic powder. Okay, my daughter dances at the Stadium of the Fire concert show. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Way to do it, too. Go up there and cook. Dang, I eat mashed potatoes about 4 times a week. You know what? I would, too, if I could. For real. I love some mashed potatoes. Put some dry ranch. Ooh, just a little bit. You know what? If I had some, I would so do that tonight because that sounds yummy. I see people putting ranch in a lot of stuff that I would have never thought to put ranch in, and I bet you could do a lot with ranch. Straight up. A lot of things. Where is my, oh, there it is. Okay. Much love and respect to Strange Days. Yes, much love and respect. A little bit of white pepper. I'm not going to put too much black pepper just because Ruby, the girl, thinks, I don't know where she came from with this, but she thinks it's spicy. So I put about a third of this block of cream cheese in here also. If I had sour cream, I would put about a 3rd cup sour cream, but I don't have any. You know what? I have Mexican sour cream, so I take that back. I am going to put a little bit, just kind of incorporating the cold cream cheese and butter down towards the bottom before I start whipping all this up, guys. We are almost done here. Okay. Parents from the studio. We get to cook for all of us. That is so kind of you guys. That's awesome. Have a good one, Richie. It's always a great time. Many blessings. That's what's up. Okay. Let me check. I need to take the foil off the meatloaf, I believe. Ooh, it is hot. Okay. Foil off. And it smells amazing. It smells good. It's going to be delicious. Okay. Blessings to our military. Yes, big blessings to our military. We very much love and appreciate our military. I do have a niece that's in the Navy. Not sure where she's at right now, but sending her lots of love. I need more counter space, you guys. I just have so many little gadgets and things. I find myself packing these counters out like crazy. Yes.
You know how I said I'm not good at
Mm-hmm.
well, something weird happened.
What?
Like there was a sizzling one for like a second, and I heard like a little pop like right here. Inside my head.
Okay. How do you feel? Did you have the ice pack on? Okay. It might have been the ice pack making that noise. Just let me know if anything changes with how you're feeling. Let me look at your eyes.
I'm on drugs.
Don't say that. Silly girl. You have ibuprofen.
I didn't have too much stuff.
You're crazy. Well, as long as you're not feeling worse, you're feeling better. That sizzling noise or whatever you heard pop was probably the ice pack you were laying on. Okay. That is... What? Okay. Just make sure you stay right here on our side. That's the one thing I was going to say, like, when somebody else puts dishes away and they don't put stuff where I keep it, oh my gosh. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't mash these up right here in front of you guys because this socket always has a short if I use it with more than one thing plugged in. So I'm going to head over this way, but I will show you the finished product. Give me just a second, guys. And yes, I do find that a handheld mixer is the fastest way to get the job done. Just don't overmix or your mashed potatoes will be too much of a pasty texture. You want a little bit of that potato texture left in there, or I do anyways. Okay, we're getting it together. And yes, I will add a little splash of milk in here too. Okay, I'm going to add a splash of milk. And here. Breezy, are you getting tired of waiting on me? Oy. And a tiny little dollop of my Mexican crema. Let's see, Jen, you know what, Jen? I think that Jumping Chef guy should send a sample of seasoning rub. What do you think? Should I talk to him? I would really appreciate it if you talk to him. But I feel like I need to buy something because I've said I would and I'm going to. But hey, would I be upset if I got a sample? No, not at all. Not at all. I would be super happy. Okay, like one heaping spoonful of the crema. And a little splash of milk just to make it whip up a bit easier. I'll put this back right now, but I want to get this hurried up and done. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Okay, I apologize if that's super loud for you guys. Let me try this little button. They say this is noise canceling. You guys can let me know if you hear any different. I pushed the background noise canceling button, but I don't know if I held it down long enough, so you guys can let me know. Okay, I'm gonna wind it down here. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I would not mind a sample at all. A pile of butter, right? Yes, heck yeah, I will totally review them. Aww, the dog is gonna clean the kitchen for sure. Which pack? You know what? I want whatever you recommend, because I know that you have tasted and worked with your seasonings. Like, you've done, you know what I mean? You're the creator and the chef, so whatever you recommend, I would be extremely grateful for. You see how nice and creamy those came out? Still got some potatoey texture to it, but no lumps. But I don't like to do them too much of a beat on them, because then it's just like, it feels like it's instant, and these are not instant, they're homemade, right? Let me check and see how long I've been on, guys. I don't want to be taking up all of your guys' time. Oh, Jojo, you are the sweetest. And Chef, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Let me see. How can I do this? Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to see how long I've been on live. I can't even tell from here. Well, you know what? Let me just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm almost done. Are you going to get the broth from the meatloaf? Yes, I will do the gravy with the broth. I don't think I even have any packaged gravy, so I think it's going to have to be homemade, which is fine. So I'm going to put the lid back on. Actually, why not put the remainder of this butter? I'm just going all out because, like I said, we don't have this very often. That's about 2 tablespoons with the lid back on. Let that butter sort of melt and go all through the mashed potatoes while I get everything else together. Just set these here. Okay, everything is looking good. Breezy, I know you smell it. You keep coming in here. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna show you guys the meatloaf. I think I'm gonna have it in there about 10 more minutes. But just to make sure the middle is completely done. But that's how she's looking, and you guys, it smells so good. So, so good. So what was I thinking? I think I am going to do the banana bread. But you know what? I'll record that one because I don't want to have you guys on here all night. I know you've got your families to get to. Are you going to get the broth? Oh yeah, I read that one. Yes, I will be making it with the broth. Okay. And you know what? Brussels sprouts look done. I'm going to pour them back into the same bowl because remember, all that had in it was the oil and the seasoning. And I had just set it in my sink. This is just the oil and seasonings that I had used. And this is how I like them. I like them to be charred. Sorry guys, I'm like showing you the back of the, that was so rude. I like my Brussels sprouts to have a char on them. So that's about how I like them to look. And one thing that I do love to finish them off with is some flaky salt. And of course some freshly ground pepper. And then I will probably put some of the balsamic on top of mine. Oh wow, that's a decent size too. 3-ounce bottles of your seasonings. Okay. Awesome. It's SPG, jalapeno, habanero, say less, 50% less salt. Okay. That's how these are looking. Nice and steamy. I'll put that there. Papas are ready. Get this out of the way. I just gotta clean up my mess. Okay, it is 8:13. I believe I am gonna cut out, guys, in just a second here. So I am so glad that you guys hung out with me, chatted with me, got me through this evening, and I just love you guys. I appreciate you. I thank you for hanging out with me. You guys really do encourage me to keep going, and I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate everything, but I appreciate the super chat also from Pearl and Jilu. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Jojo, for sharing my Cash App. And it looks like I'm going to be getting some seasonings sent by Drunken Chef with the kindness of Mr. Jojo AZ covering that. You are awesome, guys. Got the LBC. I love you, girl. You are amazing. You are amazing. I'm going to go ahead and stop the live in a second here, but I will post a picture of the plate that we created together because you guys helped me. This is Convicted Hearts after all, so you guys are a part of what we created tonight. We created a good meal, we created good conversation, and we shared encouragement with each other. But before I do that, I'm gonna go get the kitty because I did promise to show you guys the kitten, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. So, oh, you're amazing too, Junior. Thank you. And I will be making that gravy. You'll see it in the picture. Hang tight. Let me go grab the kitten. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, I promise you I don't let him hang out in here or get on the counters, but I just wanted to show you guys. This is Guppy. This is the little kitty that Ruby rescued from school. She literally saved him from the crows that were sadly getting to his brothers and sisters. So we bottle fed him, and now he is becoming a nice looking, almost teenager, I think. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'll be posting the plate that we made together later on, so I hope you check it out. Leave me a comment, share the live, put somebody onto the channel if you guys wouldn't mind. I'm almost to 3,000, so road to 3,000. I think I'm like 30 away from that, so we will definitely be celebrating. Yes, this is Ruby's baby cat. Say hi. I think he has like gray or blue eyes. How pretty, huh? My other black cat has orange eyes. Yes, like and share. Thank you, guys. Gas Mask, thank you. Have a good night. Gata, thank you so much. Say bye. Say bye, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you soon. Much love, guys. Have a blessed one.